Then. So this is my book, Gary Delaney, Pundementalist. It is now out on paperback. Here are some of my favourite jokes. Does anyone know if it's safe to dye your pubes? It's a bit of a grey area. I'm going to read it like this, so it feels a lot more rock and roll than a book reading really should. Actors have got equity, magicians have got the magic circle, but it's a shame ventriloquists don't have anyone to speak up for them. Quite sweet. I went to an Italian zoo with a Christian friend of mine, so I thought when in Rome and pushed him into the lions. My granddad was killed by a Zulu. He was having a shit at Whipsnade and the roof collapsed. I visited a mosque recently and I was disappointed to find the reason you have to take your shoes off isn't because there's a bouncy castle inside. You were all a bit worried because you thought that was about to turn into something horrible, didn't you? A horse goes into a pub. The barman says, "Why the long face?" The horse says, "Because this is a Wetherspoons." Let's do some more. I tried one of those park and ride schemes the other day, or as some people call it, dogging. A friend of mine said that if you look up the word pedantic in the dictionary, there's a picture of me next to it, but there isn't. I'm not saying I'm unlucky, but when I went to DFS to buy a sofa, the sale had finished. I had that on the screens, didn't I? So yeah, right. We'll cut that bit out, Pierre, don't worry about that. A friend of mine said I really must try his wife's beef Wellington, and now I don't know if I've agreed to a dinner party or swinging. Either's fine. Ironically, a cure for premature ejaculation just can't come soon enough. There's loads of these, let's go and do a couple more. If you're drowning and your life flashes before your eyes, pay close attention to the bit about swimming lessons. I'll just do a couple more and then we'll knock this on the head. I found some old sex checks my wife had once given me for my birthday, so I tried to cash them in, but unfortunately nowadays it's all contactless. As a young man, I used to buy Class A drugs as it made them so much easier to teach. During an interview recently, the reporter asked if I minded her using a recorder. I said that was fine, and then she started playing Three Blind Mice. My brother always used to give me dead legs because he was older than me and worked in a mortuary. Really should stop. Alright, that's probably... No. Oh, what am I... Oh, that was much more dramatic than I was expecting. Hi, I'm Gary Delaney. I've got two things to plug, so please carry on watching, I'll be quick. Okay, number one, my joke book Pundementalist, the paperback of that comes out on the 29th of September, which means it's cheaper, and frankly, given that it's a book to read on the toilet where you're having a shit, that's probably appropriate. You can pre-order it from the places that you can pre-order books from, you know what they are, and maybe it's appearing down here now on the screen, or possibly I'm just pointing at my nipples. Also, I'm halfway through an enormous, very large tour. I shouldn't swear on these promo videos. I'm halfway through a very large tour called Gary In Punderland, and I'm doing about 300 dates in the UK and Ireland. Well, you know, 298 in the UK, 2 in Ireland. So you come along if you like that sort of thing. I'll be getting everywhere, and there's new dates being added. So you know, please come along. All the dates are at GaryDelaney.com. Nipples, and there's a mailing list where you can be notified when new dates are added. So if you're looking and you're seeing there's currently no dates in Cornwall or Birmingham, sign up and you'll get an email when there are. All right, thank you very much. Ta-ra, bit.